Hi Tom, Phil Beever here from the Wilderness Club. Quick recap on our lesson yesterday. So down the line, the other angle of the golf swing, it's fantastic. Really good takeaway, great position at the top, really solid club face, everything looks terrific. This is just where things start to go a little bit wrong for me. And it's where your right foot, next thing, if we look at your right foot here as you start down, that tends to come up too quickly. For me, you move left far too early in the downswing, okay? And that shift makes you throw the club or cast the club away from you, almost like a fishing rod. That movement there, because obviously you're moving so far ahead of it. Look at that right hip; it's really shifting plane there. The right foot's coming up too early, and then coming down this position here. If we get rid of that, by the time your hands reach your right thigh, you've actually hit the ball, and the club shaft is actually, club head is past your hands. We can see that there evidently there. And look at the angle. If we look at Alex Noren here on the right, at the top, as he starts down, you're going to see a much quieter leg action. Look at that right leg. It stays much more passive. That right foot staying on the ground more, because what he's doing from the top of the swing, he's pushing down into that right foot to maintain stability in the lower half. And when his hands reach his right thigh, at this position here, you can see he's nearly got 90 degrees of lean, of shaft lean. When he comes to hit contact with the ball, look how far ahead of his hands are. So we draw a line in his shaft, very different angle to yours, okay? And his hands are ahead of the ball. So he's de-lofting the club as you're adding loft. So you wouldn't be great in the rough, tight lies, anything like that. And that's just where, unfortunately, your lower half for me is going this way. And your top half is going that way. So your legs are going too far forward, top half's backing up, that's making you throw the club away from you. Where if we look at Alex, as he starts down, everything moves forwards. Top half moves forwards, lower half resists. And now when he comes down to this position here, look how stacked his shoulders are on top of the ball. If we look at yours at that position there that we just talked about, so there, that doesn't look very stacked, does it? It looks like your lower half's out raced your right half. So what we worked on is, if you watch Justin Rose, lots of practice swings, is from the top of the swing, I want you to feel like you push down into that right foot, okay, and then I want you to feel like you maintain the set in the wrist. So as you start down, you're going to feel like that club shaft comes closer to you or narrower. As we can see with you, you start throwing that club away from you. If you look at Alex's at that position there, halfway down, look how much more closer that shaft is, and when he comes down, he gets in a bit more. You can see it crosses, that these lines cross where yours do not cross. So work on them two moves for me. Work on putting pressure into that right side, and then hit balls on the downslope, Tom, because that will encourage the top half to move forward and get a little bit more stacked on top of it. And we should get some great results, but it needs a little bit of work just to tidy that up. Thank you.